suggestion of anything else.
Roller coaster.
Cool, thanks.
It's so big. It is exceptionally large. Wait, is this the same? Whoa!
Yeah, I know. It goes up and then.
I don't know if this is the first coaster I should get on.
Yeah, you gotta go big or go home.
Well, I mean, they call this screaming homicide. I don't know if I should. I mean, can't we just go on like the pisser or something? The whizzer? Is that what?
Nope, we're not going on the Whizzer.
It's just like a nice soft loop.
Nope.
30 miles.
We can end on the Whizzer, but you gotta start on the screaming homicide.
Okay. All right, Dad. I don't know if. I'm just really nervous about getting on something. I mean, like, I'm barely 58 inches tall. Like, Alex, I don't know if I'm ready for this.
Once
Dad.
you get on there, it'll be over before you know it. And then you're gonna wanna get on again and again and again. You will live for this, just like I do.
I mean, I'm sure that I'm gonna love it and it's gonna be fun, but like right now, all I can think of is like, hey, you remember last year when you read that article about how 3 people died on screaming homicide?
Yeah, but that was in Austin, Texas. We're in Bloomington, Illinois. Those are completely different Six Flags.
I know, but you'd think that they not franchise the name of the coaster that killed 3 people.
You know, they have different people operating it. You know, we come here every year.
I know, and
I know the guys who work there. There's Ted. Ted's awesome.
Uncle Ted is a really nice guy, but he also tends to drink all the time, Dad.
He doesn't drink when he's at work. He only drinks when he comes over.
Okay,
Dad, I feel like you're overthinking this.
I feel like you're underthinking this, Dad. I am 12 years old, okay? I just passed 58 inches, okay?
It's time to be a man.
My voice hasn't dropped yet. Maybe we should wait until my voice drops, and then maybe I don't have testicles this end?
Alex,
Dad,
Alex, do you see that little girl over there?
Yeah.
She's getting on the ride. She looks happy as hell.
She does look very excited.
Look at her.
I'm looking at her, Dad.
Do you really want to puss out? And then go on the Whizzer? That little girl's brave enough. What happened to you?
I'm brave enough for me, and I think she's brave enough for her, and I know that what you expect is for me to get onto that roller coaster with you, but I
wish that little girl was my son sometimes.
What, Dad?
Aunt Millie?
Yeah, Chris?
I've been having really weird mood swings lately.
What kind of mood swings?
Well, just like I'll be really happy and having a really good day, and then something stupid will happen, like not even a big thing, like not like nobody's dying or anything, but just like a thing, and then I don't know, then I just get really bummed and sad and I don't talk to anybody. I don't know. What do you think? Something wrong with me?
Well,
Not that I mean,
what are you writing?
I'm working on my definitions. It's for history.
I think you're gonna need to address the problem, man. You can't just sit there and write history and talk about mood swings and try to freak your old aunt out. This is I don't know what to do. I don't know.
You don't know? Did you ever have mood swings? I thought you were supposed to be like,
Well,
back
sure.
in my day, I had the same thing, and here's what you do to fix it, and then I fix it, and then everything's fine, and I don't get, grumpy and sad sometimes anymore.
Everybody gets grumpy and sad sometimes. But if you're talking about it, it must be real bad. You must be getting really grumpy and sad.
I mean, I don't know, it just surprised surprises me because I don't know, it's like more than, it's just that there doesn't seem to be any good reason. You know, it's like somebody says like, oh yeah, I don't like that TV show Sherlock. And then I'm like, this is the worst thing in the world. That's my favorite show. Everything is terrible. We must not be friends anymore. They must have said that because of me, which is dumb.
Wait, do you hate them? Do you hate them?
No, I don't
after
hate
that?
the person. I just feel like
I do. In that situation.
Sherlock is such a good show.
Right.
Right.
If somebody comes out and says, hey, 30 Rock sucks, Tina Fey can go die in a hole, I am cutting you out of my life.
So that's a solution. I just cut these friends out of my life. Thanks, Aunt Melly. Great advice.
You're the one asking me for what I do.
But that's not what you actually do. What do you do when you are like...
Why do you think I'm sitting here while you're doing your homework?
Are you sad?
No.
Oh, why?
Because I cut everybody out.
Really?
Yeah, man. I'm not doing anything. I don't have anybody to hang out with. I don't have anywhere to be. I got no plans. I got no obligations. Nobody's calling me and saying, hey, Millie, get on over here. You gotta go.
Does that have anything to do why I never see my mom anymore? Did you cut her out too?
No, your mom has friends.
Oh, she's just busy. I get it.
Exactly. She's out there. She's got
and you
people
don't
pulling
have
her
friends, so
left
you hang
and
out
right
with
and
me.
left and right and left and right and left and right, and then I'm just here.
But you're happy?
Happy's relative.
Hmm.
I'm not getting pulled. I'm in my spot. I can eat pie if I want. I can eat spaghetti burritos if I want. I don't have to worry about it. I just sit here.
I don't know that I want to just cut everybody out of my life, though. Because I like having friends. Sometimes that's what makes me happy, because sometimes it goes the opposite way. Then somebody says something like, oh, you're stupid, Sherlock's great. And then I'm like, okay, maybe I'm not messed up. Maybe my opinions are valid and stuff.
You gotta find that for yourself. You don't need all those people telling you what's right and what's wrong. You know what's right and what's wrong. You gotta find that for yourself.
So whatever I think is true and everything else is wrong?
You just care too much about what other people think.
Oh, well, how much should I care about it?
You should care enough that you can cut them out if they're
So
wrong.
I do.
The living room of a sad, lonely woman. It's kind of like tan, but that's just because there's like nicotine like stains up until the ceiling.
It's got one of those velvet brushed pattern couches from the 90s that once was overstuffed and in pastel tones, but now has like a sagging one cushion from where she always sits alone.
The carpet is long green shag carpet, like a forest green color, and it runs all over, but you see the old stains from spilled tea and coffee.
So, a worn deck of cards sitting on the table.
There's a picture on the wall of the woman and her family, but she doesn't have any kids. It's just her mom and her dad and her sister and her brother.
To the left of the couch, there's a bookshelf, only Nora Roberts, and her high school yearbooks.
There's
In
just
alphabetical order.
yeah, there's just like a pervasive scent of cats, but she hasn't owned a cat in like 5 years. It's just the scent is like ingrained.
It's slightly dim. The curtains have that like light off-white yellowish color of being 55 years old, and then you just see the slight light shimmering through, but really they're drawn so that she can watch Jeopardy all day.
And on the floor, there is a TV stand, and on the TV stand, there's just it's a small TV. It's not too big, but it's enough for her to see, and she keeps it on all night long.
Next to the door, there's a pair of slippers, or house shoes as she calls them. And then next to the house shoes is a pair of like big, fat, white, like running shoes that aren't used for running, but just trips to the schnook and back.
They're on every like countertop or like table. There's like a box of like off-brand dollar store like tissues. Like there are a few that are crumpled up next to it. I mean, some of it's from snot, and some of it's just tears. So, did you finish the book for book club?
I'm not going to book club.
Oh, okay. I mean, I thought we could go together. But if you're not going, I won't go.
Nah, I'm not going. I hate all those bitches.
Oh, no, they're not that bad.
Yeah, they are that bad. You know, the last time I went, Cecil, she had those like pickle pinwheel things. I hated those. Those are disgusting.
You don't have to eat them, and they're there for people who do enjoy them.
Well, she knows how she gets in a way when people don't eat her food.
You could just have one. That's why you have a napkin. You take a bite, you wipe your mouth, you spit it out, and then it's not a big deal for the rest of the evening. It's
she
fine.
She knows what I'm doing.
Well, but that doesn't matter if you don't like what she cooks. You can just go out and socialize. And we could discuss
With who?
with the book club. We could go on and we could talk about the Pirate's Kiss. I really enjoyed that book. I would like to discuss. I have some fan theories.
Sandy, why do you want to go out so bad?
I don't really want to go. I'm pushing 60. Okay, I've never
Pushing.
Okay, we didn't have kids. Okay, our love life stopped 25 years ago.
I never stopped loving you. It's just a different kind of love now.
Well, I need more of the old sort of love, which is why I like reading The Pirate's Kiss and discussing it with girls.
So you want to go and roll around underneath a tree? That's what we used to do.
I would like to roll around under a tree, Gerald. I enjoyed rolling under the tree. It was fun. It was invigorating.
You got leaves in your shirt and you itched all the time.
I was worth the itch because you were taking care of another itch. Fire was burning in our souls. I enjoyed it. Okay, now we sit in the house and I've taken up learning how to make doilies because now my womb was empty. No children came. I can't spoil grandchildren.
I get my crossword puzzle.
Don't negate my point of view with the crossword puzzle, okay?
I'm listening.
No, you're not. You're going to be focusing on the 7-letter word for dislike.
That is a 7.
Shut up, Gerald. You know what I mean. I want us to just reinvigorate our marriage. We've just been sitting in this empty room this empty husk of a house for 20, 28, 30 years.
Well, we got Meryl.
Okay, you can't refer to a diabetic cat as a companion.
Mom, I'm moving out and I'm moving to Grandma's house.
Honey, you're not moving.
But I'm ready to go and I'm going to Grandma's house. And I'm gonna move in there and I'm gonna go to school over there and I'm gonna learn a lot and I'm gonna get grilled cheese and bacon for lunch every single day.
Honey, you know that those are special things Grandma does when you come over. That's not what life is like all the time. I know it seems really fun when you go over to Grandma's because it's a unique, special thing. But Grandma's going to have a daily life too. Grandma's got errands. Grandma would discipline you just like I do. It's not all fun and games just because it's somebody else's house. And frankly, I'm a little insulted that you don't want to live with your own mother.
Well, I'm a little insulted that you told me I can't watch TV for the next 2 weeks and my